Hey there. Before we get into today's episode, I've got something exciting to share with you. On Thursday, January the 9th, I'm hosting a free interactive co-working session to help you kick off Q1 with clarity and confidence. In 1 hour, we'll work together to pick the right goal for the season of your life, identify the resources you already have to make progress, and build a plan that actually works. No more spinning your wheels. This is the same process that helped me leave my part-time job and grow my business, and I can't wait to share it with you. So don't wait. Head to the show notes now and click the link to grab your seat. Let's make 2025 the year you finally take action on the goals that matter most to you. I'll see you there. What makes working with a systems strategist different from just having your systems in place in your business? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today.
Welcome to the Mind Your Time podcast with Shannon Baker. I'm your coffee-loving host and the founder of the Mighty Society. As a business strategist, I work with purpose-driven women looking to achieve personal and financial success, but they're struggling with organization and time management. Together, we're going to tackle those challenges head-on so you can regain control of your business and your time. We're going to explore the strategies and tools you need to make your business more efficient so you can achieve sustainable growth while creating a more fulfilling business and personal life, while achieving personal satisfaction and improving your overall well-being. Being busy is not a badge of honor, so get ready to be more intentional with your time and create success on your own terms. So grab your favorite beverage and let's dive into today's topic.
One thing I am certain of is you are a passionate and driven woman with big dreams of making a difference in the lives of your clients while enjoying life with your family and friends. But as your business grows, so does the amount of work that you have to do, which can be overwhelming sometimes. Do you feel like you're drowning because you're constantly struggling to keep up with client appointments, marketing your business, administrative tasks, all those things? Have you lost the love you once had for your business? Well, if you are shaking your head yes to one or all of those questions, then this episode is going to point you in the direction you need to go to get relief. Now, in last week's episode, I talked about the importance of operational efficiency in your business because it enables you to maximize your resources. By streamlining your operations, you can save time and money, enhance communication with both your team members and your clients, and create a foundation for seamless collaboration and improved client satisfaction. If you haven't already listened to that one, I recommend you go back and listen to it, because I also shared 5 signs that indicate that you can benefit from a back office assessment. I'm going to put a link to that episode in the show notes. Streamlined systems are vital if you want your business to run like a well-oiled machine. They help save time, reduce mistakes, and they boost your productivity. But remember, systems is just one piece of the puzzle. In the business world that we decided to become a part of when we started a business, things can change quickly. So even if you have streamlined systems, it's not enough. There will be unexpected situations that you encounter because the landscape of the world around us is constantly changing, which impacts our business. So you have to be prepared to adapt to keep up with those shifts. And honestly, you need to be prepared to be as proactive as possible so that you can avoid the impact of some of those shifts. Operational efficiency is a business tactic, and it needs to be guided by a clear vision. You should have a plan for where you want your business to go, which is your vision, and your systems need to support that. That's where a system strategist comes in. Think of a system strategist as your business's personal GPS, providing you with the best route to your desired destination. Now, we've all been trained to build systems from the ground up. Have you ever heard the saying, technology is only as good as its user? Well, that is exactly why having a system strategist design your business systems for you is indispensable. I know when I create systems for my clients, I think about the end result that they want, but that's not all that's involved in the process. I also look at each and every piece of the puzzle with my client, and we analyze those pieces to see how one impacts the other. Then we can create solutions that address the individual pieces. So when you work with a system strategist, your business, once those systems are in place, then can become that well-oiled machine that you desire because it will run smoothly and your business won't be totally dependent on you. But your business needs a custom combination of resources, the right tech tools, and a strategic plan that only a system strategist can provide that pulls it all together. So in a nutshell, the big reason that a systems strategist is invaluable for you, well, I'm going to share 3 more reasons with you. First of all, the ultimate goal of creating systems is to increase the efficiency of your business and boost your productivity. That's why if we work together, we will thoroughly explore your existing workflows. I will recommend any that are missing and identify inefficiency and time wasters in your current operations. So here's an example. Think about your client onboarding process. It's about more than just getting your contract signed and getting a payment. The goal of the entire workflow is to create a seamless experience for your new clients, which sets the stage for your relationship to grow and that benefits your business. But that isn't all. Working with a system strategist means you can transform your business from a messy and draining black hole into a super efficient and organized space. This is going to save you time and energy, and your business will run smoother than it ever did before. It's like having a cure to your business woes. Now, when you work with a system strategist, the focus is streamlining your business systems. That way, you, as the business owner, can focus your energy and resources on the important tasks like making money and increasing your revenue. Knowing these things are being handled also means that you can relax and let that expert take care of the details while you are hyper focused on what you do best so that your business grows. But the role of a system strategist goes beyond just managing your business logistics. My goal is to partner with you to help you identify growth opportunities, create a stable platform for growth and to increase your profit, and ultimately ensure the future of your business success. So instead of you drowning in an ever-growing pile of tasks, you will be in a position to delegate the management and development of systems to a professional who truly understands your business's unique needs. And then after this process is underway, you will also be able to delegate some of those everyday tasks that still need to be completed by a person, for example, to a virtual assistant. So investing in the right person at the right time, especially when it comes to setting up and integrating technology, it makes a world of difference in the way that your business operates. But it does mean that you have to invest time and money during the process. But it is well worth it because of the longevity of systems and the part that they play in your business's growth. Imagine having optimized processes so you're no longer working in chaos. Your business will be transformed into a well-organized vehicle that allows you to live your legacy. Now, there are 3 core competencies that a system strategist brings to the table. The first one is organization. If you've been listening to this podcast for some time, then you've heard me talk about Jody's experience multiple times. It highlights the importance of being organized. That's why that was the top priority in the action plan that she received after her back office assessment. And we spent a lot of time organizing her Google Drive. And if you'd like to hear more about what the entire process is like if you decide to work with me, then make sure you check out what it's like to streamline your systems with me. I'm going to put a link to my chat with Jody as well as the other episode about what it's like to work with me in the show notes. Now, back to the point I was making about being organized. I am very meticulous about the way your digital filing system is organized because you need to be able to find what you need when you need it. Not to mention, you need to have templates that you can use over and over again, which save you a ton of time, and it ensures that your work and your communication is consistent. Now, if you need help creating or cleaning up your digital filing system, then you know I have an episode for you. In a previous episode that I did on the podcast, not only do I talk about the benefits of having an organized digital filing system, but I share some tips to help you start creating one, which will save you time. And that digital filing system is part of the foundation to support your business growth. A link to that is also going to be in the show notes. Now, the next thing, or the way you benefit from working with a system strategist, because we simplify things for you. So as we work together, I take a closer look at your business, and that way I can identify anything that isn't needed or is redundant or is causing unnecessary complications. Here's an example. If you have a podcast, there are a lot of moving parts, and sometimes it can leave you feeling overwhelmed because there are a lot of behind-the-scenes tasks that are required to keep a show running smoothly. You probably love recording episodes and connecting with your listeners, but there's a lot more that comes with having a podcast. Now, you may not be in a position to financially invest in working with a podcast VA or hiring a podcast manager to do the editing and some of the other heavy lifting for you. Well, guess what? Enter the system strategist. We take a close look at your podcast operations and see the areas where things can be simplified and optimized. One of the first things we need to look at is your episode publishing process. Instead of you manually handling every step, we can set up a streamlined workflow where we can automate some of the tasks. And when you can hire help, that workflow can just be updated. Now, if you have guests on your podcast, you definitely need to give this area some attention. One of my pet peeves when someone asks me to be on their podcast is when there's a bunch of back and forth trying to get the appointment set up to just record the episode. And I won't even go into the nightmare experiences that I've had trying to get promotional materials afterwards. If that is you, then you need to stop wasting hours manually managing guest bookings and scheduling interviews. When I have guests on this podcast, I have an entire workflow that is already in place. All I do is copy and paste my invitation message template, customize it, and hit send. That message already contains a link to my online scheduler, which is already integrated with my calendar and shows my availability in real time. They can then easily schedule their interview without the back and forth emails. And I created this process with the user in mind, and I always hear how much they love that it was so easy. Not to mention, my intake form collects all the information that I need for the show notes, including their headshot. And I have a workflow in place so that after it's recorded and goes live, I share all the promotional materials with them, including images and email wording that they can use to send the episode to their subscribers so they can check it out. Now, if this sounds like something you would love to get in place, let's have a conversation. Book a discovery call with me so we can talk about it. I'm going to put a link to my calendar in the show notes. See how easy that was? Now, the third core competency a system strategist brings to the table is our ability to plan for sustainable growth. No, I don't just create systems. I create balanced standard systems that can adapt as your business evolves. And that's why when you book a back office assessment with me, we talk about your short-term and your long-term goals. That way, as your systems are created, not only does it save you time and money now, but even in the future, because I'm going to create the system from scratch in a way that it can grow with you. Now, over time, there are some changes that are going to happen that may require a brand new system, but that shouldn't be the case with every system that you have in place in your business. So now that you know the three main capabilities of a system strategist, let's talk about some of the type of business systems that can be optimized. Imagine the possibilities when you have a system strategist working behind the scenes, optimizing every aspect of your business and allowing you to stay on top of content creation, client deliverables, and even networking to grow your business. And it allows you to still have energy so that you can be present in the moment with your family and friends. Now, we've already talked a bit about your digital filing system, but another area is data management. Tools can be utilized to ensure that your business collects, stores, and utilizes data effectively, securely, and efficiently. This optimized data management can also provide valuable insights, enhance your decision-making, and contribute to your overall business success. And one thing you may not need right now, but you may need in the future, is a people management system to ensure you have the right team in place. That includes effective onboarding, development, and tracking. And task management systems will help you prioritize projects, track deadlines, and improve team collaboration. Hundreds of businesses have experienced the transformative power of systems. Business owners that have systems in place have transitioned from burnout and chaos to organized and optimized. So don't put this off any longer. And let's be honest, you are not going to be able to do this on your own. It's time to bring in a system strategist to help you. And it can be me or it can be someone else. Just make a commitment to yourself and to your business to make the investment. Now, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to hear more about the back office assessment specifically, or how you can benefit from the customized action plan that you receive, then I want you to go to theshannonbaker.com/assessment. At the top of that page is a link to the episode that answers the question, what is a back office assessment? And if you scroll down to the page where I talk about what happens afterwards, then there is also a link to the episode where I talk about how to use the action plan that you receive to strategically prepare for business growth. And you can listen to both of them online. I also share the options available if you want to work with me to get your action plan implemented and end the chaos in your back office. Remember, with the right system strategist, your business can soar to new heights and you can work smarter, not harder. Now, if you have any questions you need answered about the assessment or anything else that I've talked about today, feel free to DM me on Instagram at @the_Shannon Baker so we can get them answered and get the ball rolling now. Now, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode, and I hope that you're going to join me back here next week. But until next time, keep calm and streamline.